Hey guys, this is Christy Martin with another edition of Formatives in Vibe this week. We are going to see how to make thinking visible today using a formative assessment called a chalk talk, or sometimes referred to as a placemat activity. If you haven't had a chance to engage in or use a chalk talk activity before, a chalk talk or a placemat is an activity that provides all students the opportunity to write and reflect on what they know, and then share their thinking and wonderings while connecting to the thoughts of their classmates. Despite the name, there's no chalk involved, only paper, pencils, or markers. To start using chalk talks in your classroom, you'll want to group students into groups of about 4 or 5 and give each group a large blank sheet of paper. Then have your students sit or stand in a way where they are all able to write in their own space on that blank sheet of paper at the same time. Then you, as the teacher or facilitator of this formative check, will pose a question or idea to your students that promotes some reflective thinking, either about content, a concept, a target, a skill, or even a strategy that you want your students thinking about. The student's job then, after that question has been posed, is to write their answer to that question or write their thinking about that question on the piece of poster paper. After the initial response to that question or idea has been made, now comes the most powerful part of this formative check. Students now have the opportunity to read what another classmate has written about the question that was posed, and then they write their response to that classmate's idea. Students usually rotate 3 to 4 times, so they have time to respond to 3 to 4 different students. You can choose to have students respond within their same small group or rotate through different groups. Sometimes teachers like to put the question or the idea they want their students thinking about in the center of the poster paper to make it a little bit easier for students to respond. Once students have had a chance to rotate and respond to their classmates, you now have a poster full of written discussion about what students know and understand about the idea you posed. Then you can check and see if their understanding was what you thought it was going to be. This chalk talk routine or placemat thinking provides an opportunity for everyone to be given a chance to be heard. Thinking becomes visible in the classroom and encourages students to consider others' viewpoints and ideas. This is also a way for you as the teacher to know and understand what students are thinking about a topic either before you start engaging in it or after you've engaged in it for a while. So this could be used as a pre-assessment or as a formative check along the way.
Is it a walkie dog? Jayla, what are you writing?
Now, doesn't that sound like a fun way to do a formative check? Thanks for tuning in. Have a great week.